Right, this is my review of Kobayashi Maru. That almost rhymed. I should warn you now, there's going to be postscripts. Right then, hello there, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you happen to be. My name is Paul, I'm also called Knick-Knack. I'm the brains behind the Daily Teaser, a series of brain teaser quizzes that float around YouTube and my blog every day. I also run a blog called Knick-Knack's Old Peculiar. Please feel free to Google for it. I also do stuff on my YouTube channel, which is what you're watching now. I do the teaser, I do movie reviews, I do TV reviews as well, and you'll hopefully find those along with a few interesting bits and bobs that I might talk about in the video in that little eye in the corner there that's lurking around up there, okay? At any rate, today is the 26th of March, at least that's the day I'm recording and posting this video, and I saw last night, I actually finally caught up with the first episode of Season 4 of Star Trek Discovery. Episode 1 is called Kobayashi Maru, after the famous Starfleet training simulation, and I wanted to tell you what I thought. Episode 1, Kobayashi Maru, opens with a reminder of what happened in Star Trek Discovery's third season, and how the USS Discovery has now found itself in a very different 32nd century galaxy. The episode moves on to a pre-title sequence that shows us Captain Michael Burnham and Cleveland Booker, played respectively by Sonequa Martin Green and David Ajala. South London lad he is, you gotta like that. They're on a minor diplomatic mission, trying to persuade the people of Alshane 4 to join the Federation and accept some free dilithium. It's a mission that they succeed in, with a few hiccups and butterflies en route, quite literal butterflies. The Alshane seem to be in a symbiotic relationship with a lot of butterflies. Moving on, and after the title sequence, we find that Michael and Book have to go their separate ways for a while. Book is taking part in his nephew Leto's coming-of-age ceremony. Where did they get that name? And Michael is given the commencement address to a new generation of Starfleet Academy cadets. It's in the middle of the post-address buffet that Michael and her crew start having issues. For a start, there's the distress message from Deep Space Repair Beta 6. It's in trouble. The station has been knocked out of orbit by something, and the Discovery with its spore drive is the only ship that can get there in time. Federation President Laura Relic, Sheila Halsdall, insists on coming along for a potentially dangerous ride. Oh, and Book's homeworld, after he leaves the coming-of-age ceremony and joins the crew, Book's homeworld of Quojan has been destroyed by something. Now, was Kobayashi Maru an entertaining episode? Does it make Season 4 look good? Does it tell an entertaining story? Yes, I think we can safely say that to both. Kobayashi Maru is an entertaining little story. It's an entertaining opener. It's well told. We've got danger both for Captain Burnham and her lover, and for the crew, and a big cliffhanger at the end there. There's short-lived danger from the Alshane. There's longer-term danger from the mysterious anomaly that's damaged Deep Space Repair Beta 6. And there's potential political danger to Captain Burnham in the shape of the part Cardassian, part Bajoran, part human President Relag. Political turmoil, it has to be said, is something Star Trek hasn't looked at since the heady days of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, I think, and it's something that could prove interesting. There's also the apparent destruction of Book's homeworld. those threads there, the political machinations, the planet-destroying abilities of an apparent anomaly, they look like interesting threads that could prove nice and meaty, I think. They're promising lots of interest, I think. Combine that with a cast that looks like they're becoming ever more comfortable with each other, and with writing that seems well done. With effects, it has to be said, that look absolutely incredible, and a setting, a new take on a setting that's given the writers and the cast a clean slate, unhampered by earlier members of the franchise. That looks good. Talking of the cast, which we won't, but there you go, there's a very restrained scene between Burnham and Relak at the end of Kobayashi Maru. Both actors play very restrainedly. They underplay the scene quite beautifully. About my only complaint with it is Relak confesses she's trying to shortlist candidates for experimental new Starfleet ships. I'm not too sure if in the real world a head of state or a head of government would do that. They'd hand out gongs and declare war, and that'd be about the size of it. They wouldn't necessarily be involved with the day-to-day running of their state's military. But that is a minor complaint. It's only a minor niggle. The scene is played well. And I suspect that that's partly the writing. I suspect that that's partly the actors, but I also suspect that it's partly the director, Olatunde Osunsanmi, and I hope I've got that name right. Please let me know if I haven't. He's shown himself capable of doing a very good overall job with the episodes I know he's handled. Given that, what we have in Kobayashi Maru is an entertaining story and a very good opening episode, one that set up what I think is going to be a meaty fourth season. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it. Now, I'm thinking I should catch episode 2, Anomaly, on Tuesday the 29th of March and put the review up on the 30th, but I'll more than probably watch it on April Fool's Day, next Friday, and have the reviews up on the 2nd of April. I would hope you would come back and sit through my reviews if you've seen the episodes and let me know what you think. I will hopefully see you next Saturday. Take care, have a good week until then, and check out the teasers while you're at it. Have a good day. What I didn't know until I poked around on Wikipedia was that, yes, it's got an entry on Star Trek's Dilithium, the fuel that powers the spaceships in the series. It's also got an entry on the real-world dilithium. There is a real-world dilithium. It's made up of 2 atoms of lithium, the metal, bonded together. It's got nothing to do with its fictional counterpart, and apparently it's a, quote, strongly electrophilic diatomic molecule comprising 2 lithium atoms covalently bonded together. Apparently. Right. I last saw Sheila Hallstall. I hope I've got that pronounced right. You never know with these variant spellings, do you? But at any rate, I last saw, let me start that again, let me say that again. I last saw Sheila Hallstall as Helen Smith in the Amazon Prime series, The Man in the High Castle. I'll try and put my reviews in the I button in the top corner there. And I thought her and Rufus Sewell as her husband, John Smith, did a fantastic job showing you a deeply conflicted relationship. She did a great job. The series itself, for the most part, is fantastic. It's just a fantastic series that's let down by a bland, happy ending where everybody comes back to life. It's that, for me, spoiled the series slightly, because it had been threatening to basically wipe out San Francisco in a nuclear attack ever since the first episode. Go watch it, go read my reviews of it, but be aware that it's got an ending that's happier than it should be. Thanks for watching this review. Have a good week.